Welcome to Film and Page. I'm Dominic, and this is another episode of Road to Dune. So, a new Dune trailer came out a few days ago, and I only found out about it yesterday. It came up on my radar. I've seen some videos pop up of people doing reactions to it. So, I watched the trailer a couple times, and I just, in this video, wanted to give my thoughts on the new trailer. So, this is the second trailer for Dune Part 2. So, I liked the trailer. It was really good. It really captured the feel of the movie. It seems to capture the feel of the book. Now, the only thing is, in the movie, it kind of gives the impression that Chani has a lot of doubt in Paul's prophecy and who Paul is and things like that. Now, I don't really remember that being a part of the book, to be honest. So I don't know if that's a new angle they're taking on the character in this film. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But the images that are shown in the trailer are really good, and I can't wait to see part 2. I can't wait to see how they adapt the other half of the book and how this is all going to fit together. Now, not only that, with this trailer coming out, there has been news going around that Dune Messiah is going to be a film. And this is being talked about like it's a for sure thing, that it's a for sure thing, and it's going to happen. That's the news that's making the rounds. Now, when I heard that news, I got to be honest, I have my doubts, and I'll explain why. So, apparently, Dune Messiah, the second book in the Dune series, this is going to be made into a film. And Denis Villeneuve is planning a Dune trilogy. Now, in my opinion, I think Dune Messiah and Children of Dune should be one film. Should be combined, because Dune Messiah is not a huge book, or at least split into 2 films or 1 film. I don't know, but I think it's kind of odd that you would do a trilogy and end it on Messiah. I think Children of Dune is a better ending. If you're going to do like a series of Dune movies, it's a better end point for a film series, in my opinion. And even in the books, if you read the first 3 Dune books, that's actually, you don't want to go any further, that's actually a pretty good jumping off point, is Children of Dune. Now, I have some bias because when I read Children of Dune and Dune Messiah, I read them together as if they were one book. I read them like right back to back, like it didn't stop. And they kind of feel like one book, one story in my mind, even though they were published separately. So I would like to see, if they're going to do Dune Messiah, ideally I'd like to see Dune Messiah, Children of Dune combined into one movie. Or split across 2 movies. That would be my ideal thing. But is this going to happen? Now, I have my doubts about this, and I'll explain why. So, I would say that if this happens or not, I mean, a lot of movies get announced and nothing ever becomes of them. I think it's going to depend on how this movie does in the box office. Now, the first part didn't make a lot of money. Well, we don't really know because they did the pay, and it was released in theaters and then it was released kind of like on pay-per-view at the same time. So it was, I don't know, it was kind of hard to gauge how well this movie did. And I was happy that it got a sequel, but I was also a bit surprised because that was my main concern, that it wouldn't make enough money to get the second half of the story, and we would be stuck with just half of a Dune movie. But that never happened. We are getting the second one, so that's awesome. But I really think they're gonna, and now the reason why I think they made the sequel anyway to the first one is because there was so much going on at that moment that was affecting films. You had the pandemic was in full swing and all that stuff was happening. All these movies were getting delayed and pushed back, and that probably had an impact on the box office. But now everything's back to normal. Now this movie has to stand on its own legs. So I think this is going to be a good test to see how well this does in the movie theaters. I think if it underperforms or it doesn't do well, I don't think we're going to see a Dune Messiah. If it's a grand slam and it makes a lot of money, we'll see a Dune Messiah. If not, then we won't. So that's why I'm not going to, hold my breath on a Dune Messiah film right now. And I think it's kind of premature to jump the gun and just expect that they're going to make a third one. without knowing how this one does in the theaters first. Now, would I like to see a Dune Messiah film? Absolutely. They could make all 6 of those original books in the movies. I'll go see every one. But if they don't make it and we don't get any of those books, honestly, I am happy with what we got with this Dune movie. That's all I was expecting. That's what I was looking forward to. And like I said many times while I've been making these videos over the years, anything past this movie, for me, it's gravy. But if we don't get anything but this one adaptation of Dune that's been split into 2 parts, I'm perfectly happy with that as well. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. I'd like to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you all in helping this channel grow. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded.